Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming back if you've been here before, and if you're new, welcome. I am the former classroom teacher turned homeschooling mom behind Little Otters Learn, and here on my YouTube channel as well as over on my Instagram page and my blog, I offer different homeschooling topics and tips as well as curriculum reviews and flip throughs like this one. So the folks over at Evan Moor asked me if I would like to review this new resource that they have. It's called Animals, Amazing Earth Adventures and Activities. It's available in a variety of ages. So I have two different levels, ages 6 to 7 and ages 10 to 11. They also have two other levels, ages 4 to 5 and ages 8 to 9. So thank you to Evan Moore for sending me these resources in exchange for my honest review. I think that these would be really nice for a book basket, a morning basket, maybe some supplementary work, independent work if you are, having multiple kids in your homeschool and you have to work with a different child. This is a good kind of anchoring activity for the children that you're not actively working with. And I think these would be really nice over the summer. So this is a full color resource. It has a variety of activities. It's divided into sections that I'm going to refer to as units, and each workbook has 10 of these units. Each unit is based on a different animal, and there's also some units that are based on physical features or plants. The units are all structured in the same way, but there is some variety of activity from unit to unit. So each one has a cover page, which is going to pose some sort of question like, why are sun bears amazing? And this one is, why are sea otters amazing? I should have started with this one because if you know me, you know that I absolutely love otters. There is also, if you turn that cover page, you're going to find a 2-page spread. This has images and facts about the animals. It's very engaging. As I mentioned, it's full color. I think the reading level is totally appropriate for most kids' independent reading level. If you turn the page again, you're going to find 2 pages with activities. The activities vary from unit to unit, but they're usually, mazes, some sort of finish the picture activity, coloring pages, shape pages, I Spy pages, connect the dots, find the difference. There's a good variety. I'll show that here. So here's your 2-page kind of information spread. I just want to see if I'm in frame. And then here are some activities. So again, this one is for ages 6 to 7, and this one is for older kids. The next set of pages you're going to have here, I like how this is done. This page is going to have a sort of short fictionalized story with that type of animal in it. So this is not a nonfiction text, it's a short story, it's fiction, and the animal that you are studying for that unit is featured as the main character, but there's also obviously, scientific information in here. The next page is some sort of graphic organizer. Let me show you on this one. The younger one often has this, where you're asking if you think it would make a good pet, and you're kind of filling this out. It's very age appropriate. And then another sort of graphic organizer they have is imagining a sea otter adventure or an adventure for that animal, and then you're making this comic strip with these little cute dialogue boxes. The final pages are often a craft that's associated with that animal. They're all very simple. They just basically involve cutting and gluing pieces of paper together to create it. I know, I have one kid who would do this with every single unit and really enjoy it. I have another kid who would probably do a couple and then, maybe not be as interested. But I like that this is kind of the ending activity. The end of the workbook does have an answer key for some of the pages, which can be very helpful, and there is a certificate of completion. So again, I think this would be great if you do a morning basket, if you need an easy to implement science program over the summer, or if you need a workbook for independent work, this would work really well. So here's the younger version that I have. You have sun bears. I'm just gonna flip through a few. There's a really nice variety of animals that your child may know, as well as plenty of new animals, I would think. You can see the similar spread. So you have the text about the animal that has the just information and illustrations. You can see that from the levels, this is for ages 6 to 7. And this is for a 10 to 11-year-old. So you can see that it, the text is a little bit longer, the font is a little bit smaller. So these are available on the Evan Moor website. Again, there's 4 different levels. They have the same format, so it's definitely one of these things that you can easily, get one for each kid, and they can kind of be in lockstep with each other, but not covering the same exact content. Again, thank you to Evan Moor for sending me these resources in exchange for my honest review, and let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. Thanks all.